So Moreau goes up to the night guard and says, I want to learn how to fly.
My friend is slow. I jump up to pat him on the head.
Thor says, no, your friend's stupid.
Oh. For wanting to learn how to fly?
I don't know, last time we flew it was kind of...
No, I want to fly on my own, not one of those fucking things.
Well, we need some information.
You don't want me to teach you.
Why not? You seem to be doing a pretty good job before you
No, he didn't.
I'm kind of new to this form. I don't know a whole lot about it.
Oh, who can teach you how to do it?
At that point, he transforms. You see his wings go away, and he's just a pale-looking human.
Okay, so I'll go... So what exactly are you?
I'm a vampire.
Oh, okay. That was easy enough.
I thought you were going to be something fancy. I mean,
yeah, we turned vampires away at the door.
You've never heard of a vampire transforming and gaining wings, but...
Really? I thought that was kind of par for the course.
It's not normal vampires can't do that.
Thor says,
you have to be like epic level or something.
What? Do you sparkle?
No, I'm a real vampire, bitch.
No, that Pixie.
You just see.
I'm just gonna take it out.
I have a piece of wood behind. I'm just taking it behind.
Pixie puts Pixie dust on it. Nah, you do.
God damn it.
I transform into a werewolf.
No.
Wait, Henry, turn into a really ugly girl. Let's fight over her.
Wait.
That's his happy face.
Wait, here's my sad face. My day's face.
And then we will bite you and make you more beautiful. That didn't work. You still look exactly the same as you did 5 minutes ago.
Okay. We want to go to the shop.
So I'll say to him, is your entire town vampires or just
Just the night guard.
Okay.
That's part of being part of the night guard.
This is out of character, but is it night or day?
I imagined it was day when you got there.
Isn't he supposed to be like burning or something? Because I know one of the vampire things is that they start taking damage if somebody is touching their skin.
Well, they take damage, but they don't like burn up and immediately die or anything.
And there's also like a there's a
And
shield.
he was half dead when you found him, so...
There's some sort of
there's
shield
also
around,
magical
so there
shields
might
around
be
town,
something
so-
to it. I didn't think anything of it when you said it was dead. Because I just figured that was what the shield was also. Since they're using vampires as their first line of defense, you think the shield would go, no, vampires are fine in here. They like the sun. They sunbathe. It's great.
They're like supernatural vampires. They're fine. You walk around in the sun, it's all good.
Oh, the apartment from Angel.
He's got one of those rings. I'm good. It's all good.
It's good.
So are you... let's just assume he's wearing sunblock.
Oh, is he wearing thick sunblock like in Blade?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
So are the Night Guard like the military force of this town?
Yeah, we're the protectors.
If you don't mind, I need to speak to the head honcho.
General, leader of the guard.
He says, I can take you there. I need to stop by the market district on the way up.
Hey, that sounds like fun times.
And
and I'm gonna take probably like 10 gold. I'll hand it to him. I'll say, sorry for almost burning you up. Buy yourself a healing potion on me.
Get yourself something nice.
Sorry for almost killing you. It's all good.
To be fair, I'm the most evil person in this party, and I'm throwing around radiant spells like it's going out of style.
I was gonna say,
if it's just burning me
I thought you were
up-
gonna say something about throwing around money. I'm like, I ain't got money, bitch. I got like 900
I'm
gold.
throwing around radiant.
He's more radiant than the cleric. She's divine, but he's radiant.
Because I'm star-packed.
Okay.
He's a star.
In
In his head.
Is he a superstar?
In his head.
Or a highway star.
So...
Oh.
Okay, so...
The portly man who owns the port, which I didn't honestly realize that until just this very moment. That was purely by accident.
Wait, is he holding a bottle of port?
No.
He should be. He is now.
He could be.
He's holding something, so
He's
yes.
fancy. But he says, He says, why are you carrying around that thing?
That's fine.
Says,
You know,
he says, do you know how? He says, you could make yourself fly with that?
It's a better chance than I ever making myself fly without it.
There's logic in his statements.
Do you need somebody to figure out what it
Dwarf
is
just
for
like-
you or anything?
No, I'm good.
He's just gonna stare at it for a year. He's gonna fly.
Why isn't this working?
You need two, dumbass!
You see him, he goes out and he takes out duct tape and he's taping it to his back.
I didn't make a hang glider out of it.
Oh god.
I just imagine him doing that, and the Night Guard goes, you need two.
Okay, yes. Where can I find somebody who can tell me what this is?
He says, if you go to the Library of Knowledge, and you can, there's plenty of scholars and
As opposed
Mages
to
there,
the
they can
library
help you.
of not knowledge.
Or no, it's a wig.
No, as opposed to the Library of Fiction.
Who knows what it is? It's a that was good. Wait.
Thank you, Thor. I got him on the back. Thor, would you like to carry this abnormally large wing for me? Because as it stands, I'm pretty sure I'm walking
It's
around.
2.5 feet long. It's 2.5 feet long.
Well, I imagine there's
And,
like
and
a.
it tapers, so I mean,
I imagine there's
you'd be
a.
holding it like
Yeah, I'm
this.
pretty sure this is pretty
He'd be
unreal.
hugging it as he walks around.
I'm gonna make it.
He ties a rope to it and just drags it.
Carry your own damn wing.
Okay, I carry it to the library of
He
knowledge.
carries it like a giant axe.
I do like that there's another guy who can carry it, but he doesn't even ask.
Who, Mark?
Well, yeah, but I have a character that has.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I figured if it got too unwieldy, it's not like this party is extremely judgmental or anything. I will just turn into a minotaur. Right now, I'm not telling you guys, but we'll see
It'd just be one of those points where everybody would go, eh.
Wait, no, you'd see a coin come out of my pocket. Call it.
Saw that coming, and then I saw it not coming. It was confusing.
Or my two characters would exchange like $1.
Here's $1. Oh, I won. Wait, where'd you get $1?
None of your business.
So the
Exchangers.
the man.
Bart,
The man, he doesn't have a
his uniform, and he goes, where's the bar? Fuck you! Give me the fuck back!
He says
This is a dry county, son.
Fuck you!
he says there's a bar in the residential district.
And where is that?
Well, it's where the Library of Knowledge is, so it's
Under the Library of Knowledge! Why
says-
are we there yet?
He says, or the man who owns the port says, walking is probably not a good idea. It's a very large city. Unless you
Moreau
don't
turns
mind
around and goes,
taking all
fuck
day."
you! I'm not getting on another one of your metal animals.
He says, I gotta find what I call him, but,
Fuck you. Animals.
I know,
No, it's a horseless carriage.
he says, you can take a tram car, they're pretty cheap, they're fairly fast. Or you can take a teleportation circle.
Okay, that I'm more comfortable.
Those are kind of expensive, though.
That's fine.
He says,
No pneumatic tubes?
he says, seeing that you saved us from that creature, I don't mind footing the bill for a trip to the Library of Knowledge for you.
Okay.
But you're on your own for that. And so he leads you over, and he opens a door, and inside you see a tray on the wall and a white circle carved into the floor. And he says, anybody who can fit in that circle gets to ride for the same price. Like, it counts, it's one trip, it doesn't matter how many people are in there, as long as you fit in the circle.
What do the free seashells do? Does anybody else get that bad joke?
I get it, but it was...
You said there was a tray with something on it, and that my mind went to Demolition Man because I just seen it.
Oh, I missed that movie.
I like
That movie was
So do we all
awesome.
fit inside the circle?
Yeah.
Okay.
It holds like 8 people comfortably. The night guard can go in.
Wait.
There's
I don't trust this.
6 of you in the night
No,
guard.
no. I
You don't trust it?
I don't want to come out.
You come out, your head under his body.
Yeah.
Oh no, you come out tiny and the Pixie comes out your side.
Well, with any luck, he'll come back to
She'd
the
be
point with
happy.
the wing attached to his back.
Now you could have. Now you can carry the bear.
But I don't want to.
Yeah, the bear's her mount, she wants to ride it.
It'll look papoose on her back.
I don't
Our speed will
understand.
still be
And
3.
then you can ride the bear.
At the Library of Knowledge, can I learn Goblin?
Learn Goblin anytime you want, it just takes you time to learn.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, I need to start.
You're gonna
working.
grab a book and just as you go through the campaign,
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, okay. Or no, every time he says something, wait.
Yeah, she
I
goes
got
to
this.
Apple! Wait, that's not right.
She tries to talk to him and she's telling him like cheese mother fart. What?
I just see her now with a goblin phrase book.
Dwarf's over here snickering.
And then you good.
You speak well.
Verb a little off, but fun.
I should tug
Pixie
on.
speak.
I'm gonna
Goblin
tug
like
on Thor and be like,
common.
That good?
I'm gonna ask Thor. I don't want to
to
carry a book around. I'm gonna ask Thor, will you teach me Goblin?
Or not.
Oh god, I'm gonna be talking like that.
He can teach you Goblin, but it's common that's his problem.
Okay.
He's a goblin like a scholar.
Alright.
It has an English accent.
Little known fact, Varric sits down and goes, little known fact, takes a swing of his beer. Thor actually used to be a university professor at the Goblins.
I'm even gonna like give you the face. Or I'm gonna show you the bugbear.
I'm the Albert Einstein of orcs.
The both of them are just sitting there with that face.
I'm like, that is adorable. I can't get any more.
Or I'm gonna be given the face and bugbear's just gonna be like, danger, danger. I'm like, be cute.
No danger, cute.
Don't get mad though the first time you say it wrong and he smacks you.
With what?
The orb. He squishes you on his head. Don't call me an asshole!
Alright.
You said, what about my mama?
So you get in the circle, and the port owner hands a bag of gold to the night guard, and the night guard pours it in the tray, and you see the tray for a second doesn't do anything, and then all the gold disappears, and you're surrounded by white lights.
It's magic.
Night guard says it to their vaults. It's all good.
Get that look off your face. He tries to hop in the tray.
Alright, so
He becomes a pixie and hops in the tray.
you all this.
I become a
Actually,
gold coin.
I thought that was Varric doing that.
It was.
It's usually Varric's the one that's having future shock. So you end up. Well, the white light surrounds you, and the night guard says, "So, are we going to the market district or the library first?"
How far are they from each other?
Far enough that you still don't want to walk to them. Getting from one district to another is like an hour-long walk.
I guess let's go to the market first.
Since you're so nice to take us places, let's go where you want to go first.
Alright. So you end up, excuse me, the white light kind of starts, you see like swirling wind inside, and then the light goes away, and he goes, alright, we're here. And he opens the door, and you step out into a street.
Oh, there's not a man running there? It talks like this?
No. And so he says, I gotta go to the shield systems. Do you have anywhere specific you wanna go? Yeah, I gotta go replace my barrier pack.
Barrier pack.
It's a thing.
No. It sounds like a thing I want.
Well,
He hands you a box, he pulls it off his belt, and he hands it to you and it's all burnt and it's charred. So that thing really did a number on it. You see that there's like a button on it. He said, well, yeah, you can buy one while we're there.
Okay.
He just wanted to show you what it was.
Yeah, this place has other things we can purchase.
You know what I want to
look
look
for?
for?
He says there's a firearm shop.
Is there a
there's
car dealership?
There's a melee weapon shop. There's
Is there a car dealership?
I'm going to a firearm.
no.
Are you kidding me?
All the travel is done by the same travel agency in this town.
Poor shit.
They have the monopoly on travel that's not on foot.
There's got to be somebody in
They
this
have
town who
monopoly
can
on
build me a
travel
motorcycle.
Besides the night guard who can fly, I feel like it.
There's got to be somebody in this town who can build me a motorcycle.
Oh dear God!
You don't even know what a motorcycle is. How would you ask for it? I want
something I can sit on that goes fast. Give me a metallic horse with wheels. That's what I'm going to ask for. That's basically what a motorcycle amounts to.
Well, they don't have any. I mean, you could theoretically go to the mechanic place for the tram cars, but they don't have a place you could, just go buy one.
Let's get it up with a motorcycle that won't run anywhere else we go.
Yeah,
But then again, you have money to burn.
Yeah.
Alright, so
It would melt.
he takes you to the Corrupted Shield Systems store. And you walk in, you see a halfling sitting on a stool, and he looks up and he says, "Hi, how you doing?"
Hi.
He's sitting on a stool, he's eye level. He's behind the counter.
He's not eye level with me.
That's true. You're like jumping, he's like, "Don't worry, I know the feeling."
I used to be tall.
Oh, don't even start.
I used to be tall.
I see the counter. Very nice
She doesn't
counter.
even see the counter, she's like looking at somebody's boot.
Yeah, but
I
I
know
used
you're
to be
sitting on the
tall.
bugbear, so you're alright.
I could maybe see over the counter.
Varric stays outside, and he's sitting on the sidewalk, and as people pass by, he's holding his mug out to them.
He's begging.
He has gone entirely too long without a drink, and he lost his hammer.
You just
after
realized?
his beer.
I love my dice.
What? You didn't break your diamonds.
I thought I did. They don't seem to be in here.
He's sitting there begging for a beer.
Where'd they go?
He's holding a sign that he just wrote. It says, "We'll tell a story for beer."
Yeah, I don't. Can I borrow one of your dice?
Absolutely.
Well, you got the whole thing. I mean, I don't.
Yeah,
Nothing against your dice.
Sure.
I'm just gonna need more than one kind.
It's just that I can go, yeah, there you go.
It's got a full set. Break it. Very good.
So Moreau goes
Yeah, I
up to
don't know where
the...
they went. I thought I packed the extras.
Moreau goes up to the
I'm glad
halfling and he
you
goes, "I'm interested to see what you sell here."
Says, we sell barrier packs mostly.
Mostly. What else do you sell here?
Well, traditional shields and armor.
No,
You
no,
need
no.
them.
I don't use any of that.
We don't sell a lot of those.
I don't use any of that old school stuff.
Okay, you just see a hand go up over my other, the halfling's face because he hasn't named himself yet. Just snickering.
He goes, "Well, show me how these barrier packs work."
The night guard walks up and he says, "Well, I'll show you how mine works because I know exactly what I want." So he goes and he points in the case is glass and points in the case and which one he wants. The guy says, "Oh, good, that one's on sale. Buy one, get one free."
I'll split it with you half each.
Sounds good to me. So, well, he says, and the guy says, "Well, the free one's not quite as good as that one, but..."
You got a free one. I'll tell you what, I'll go 3/4, you go 1/4, you take the crappy one.
This is whatever, I just need one.
So you have to get one tomorrow too.
So you get it, and he puts them both, that one and the free one. They look almost identical except for like the picture drawn in the corner.
What, just a picture of a steaming pile of turf?
No, it's like they're like the model logos or whatever, and they have numbers written on them. One's got 5 written on it, and the other one's got 20 written on it. So he puts his on, and he pushes the button, and you see kind of a glow, like a blue glow surround him, and then you can't see it anymore. But then he hits his chest, and you see it like flare up. It's barrier protecting him.
So does that work for everything, or?
The night guard explains, says it's really good against anything physical. It says magic fries it if the magic's really powerful, which is why I'm replacing it.
Sorry.
He says,
I love that the magic man is getting this.
Well,
But
not
he says-
using magic.
No, yeah,
hit by
magic hitting it.
But it's still
It's like, really,
hilarious.
like if somebody shoots a really powerful star at you, it might fry it. The way it works mechanically, if something physical hits you, it has to deal more damage than the barrier rating, and then extra goes through to your hit points. But if something magical hits it, then it deducts from the barrier rating like a lot. So if something
it has
really
a
powerful
life
hits it,
bar.
you can fry it. Yeah.
It basically has a life bar that can destroy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it adds a stat. I don't know if you want to write a stat down.
Okay, so I just clip it to my belt and hit this button.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so your
I like to imagine I'm just making that sound all the time.
with his mouth, he just walks around making that sound.
You liked it the first time so much.
So basically, I don't know if there's something
I
you
can make
add
a
on
note.
there. So basically, you have a barrier rating of 25 because you took the good one.
Okay. While he's doing this, I'm supposing that next door or the next one. Is
Yeah,
the
on the street you can see all the
Okay, I want to go into the one that's selling the
range weapons.
ranged weapons.
On your note shit.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
so yeah, you have a barrier rating of. I want to explain this real quick.
Okay.
You have a barrier rating of 25. When a physical attack hits you, whether it goes past your barrier or not, it doesn't matter how strong it is. Every time a physical attack hits you, the stat goes down by 2. If a magical attack hits you, whatever the damage to the magical attack is done from the barrier instead. So it's
And how much
not
did
great.
I spend on it?
You spent
9,000.
what's true? You did buy the good one. So
So I only paid 3/4.
yeah, you spent $300. Okay. The barrier packs are something that are frequently replaced, so they don't cost too. They're not too bad.
Damn it.
I kinda
Just
figured
imagine
out
while they're shopping, Thor's trying to teach me.
And they're just in the street. He's speaking to her in Goblin. She's like, but you have to tell me what it means. Oh, that's what teach means. All right, you looking for ranged weapons?
Yeah.
Melee?
specifically one like the one I had. Which called a
Okay.
repeater.
Yeah. All right, you walk in to a shop called Frank's Firearms. Another halfling looks up and says, "Welcome to Frank's Firearms. I am Guillermo. How may I help you?"
Looking for.
You want this one? He's good.
He's good.
That's the reaction. Guillermo.
What's his name? Joe?
Frank's Firearms. I'm Garrett.
Well, Frank runs the place. He doesn't sit behind the counter.
Usually he does, though.
Actually, Frank did.
I'm sorry.
Was he
for your
killed with a
loss.
gun?
No,
Oh,
old
what
age.
killed him?
Old age.
Oh, you have a gun that makes that.
Somebody's old age.
Yes, I would have.
There is a spell that makes that.
Shit, that'd be hilarious.
There is a spell that makes old age.
Looking for looking for a firearm, sir.
You've come to the right place.
Are you also looking for Frank? If so, you are definitely in the right place.
No, Frank did.
Somebody could be buried there.
Well, in that case, I just appreciate
He's the skeleton on the wall.
he's stuffed behind this Frank. He make room.
There's a bone gun sitting.
I'll be behind the counter chewing on a gun.
It
That's
shoots out
Frank.
pieces of Frank.
Yes, that sounds like a good gun, but I don't want that. Basically, what I want is I have a since I gave myself items.
Didn't you give yourself like a hand crossbow?
Yeah, I gave myself a. So basically, I want the equivalent of that of what they'd be able to sell.
Oh, so you want like a small.
You know the name of it. Why don't you
full-size
just say you
shooter?
want a repeater?
Oh, a small repeater. I keep forgetting the name. That's why.
How's hard is there a repeater?
I don't know why. Probably because it's so simple. I'm expecting it to be called something.
Okay, I'm sorry. We'll name it the Super Duper Automatic Reloader Bolty Fire Lighty thingy.
Repeater.
Can you remember that?
No. I just keep forgetting it.
He says, we have repeaters. We have lots of repeaters. We also have pulse rifles and power ones.
Pulse
Power,
rifle.
you said.
Pulse rifle.
You're not there yet.
How big are they?
He walks over to the wall on your left.
Which ones are that?
And he picks up a gun that is bigger than he is, and it essentially, out of character, it's a sniper rifle. He hands it, he looks at you and goes, I don't think you can hold it, but very effective.
I get like I become human sized. Well, I can hold it now, motherfucker. No, I don't. No, I'll take one of them. I'll take a repeater.
Okay, he puts it back on the wall,
yeah.
and he goes over, he goes, what kind of repeater you want?
Oh God.
Repeating one.
That
one. Fancy one.
Make sure you get the one that's 10 inches long.
He says, we have lots of repeaters. We have magazine repeaters, mystic quiver repeaters. We have randomizers. We've got fire enchantments. We've got what you
sorry,
want.
randomizers.
Yeah,
That one sounds interesting.
Yeah, randomizer. Explain to me a randomizer.
Every third shot, it fires out a bird.
No, randomizer. It your arrows you use normal bolts, but it puts random enchantment on them as you fire. Sometimes they fire, sometimes they ice.
Wait a minute, I'm
That's
sorry.
actually what you had.
Can
before.
one of those random enchantments be a heal? Because that would suck.
If you would like it to be, I suppose.
No, I don't want it to be a heal.
Wait a minute,
Shut up.
I'm dying. Keep shooting until you get one of the good ones.
You end up killing him, trying to heal him, and then you shoot at an enemy and heals the enemy. You're like,
Yeah. How much is the randomizer?
He says randomizer is 500 gold.
You need to take out a loan.
No, my other character actually.
I sit there flipping a nickel.
But I don't remember exactly how much.
You were written out somewhere.
You know, how much did he say?
500.
Fuck you.
There are other enchantments. That says, do you want magazine repeater or mystic quiver?
Well, what's the difference?
Magazine holds 10. You have to reload. Mystic quiver, you put 100 in, put it on your back, never have to reload it. It takes them out of the quiver.
Like that one. Does it use regular bolts too, or that's
Yes.
Just, okay. How much is that one?
That's extra 100 for the mystic quiver.
I wanted to go cheaper, goddammit.
You do know Moreau.
You want to go cheaper by adding extra stuff?
Yes.
You
know
are
Moreau
subversive
has
buying a
at
car.
least 300 gold.
I have 400. I have over 400. That's my.
I mean, if you need to take out a loan.
He says, if randomizer are too expensive, you can have other enchantments.
Well,
Or
so I
no
can just
enchantments
take.
at all, just be regular repeater.
How much is that one?
Regular repeater is 250.
I'll take the
Plus
regular.
100 for mystic quiver.
Okay.
So 350.
So 350.
Okay.
Is Moreau in there with him at this point, or is he still in the barrier?
He says you want the little one, right?
Yeah. Just trying to say something?
Is Moreau in there, or?
I
didn't know if
be
we were
maybe
moving as
coming
a
in
group.
right about now.
20s.
Because he said he was going while you were shopping.
Okay. I'll go in there. Can I get in there, like, just as they're discussing going with the cheaper one?
Yeah.
I'll go. It helps me if you hit harder, and I'll slap down the rest of the gold on the table for the expensive one.
All right. I like this guy.
Randomizer.
Randomizer.
He says, alright, give me 5 minutes, muster 2 in the mystic quiver. And he says,
Okay, keep going on.
he says, before I go to back, anybody else want to buy anything?
Anybody
I
else
don't
need?
know. I don't know that anybody else is in
I'll
there.
say, I
besides
think I'm
Moreau.
outside.
I would feel
I think Moreau's the only one that's still in there. Well, maybe Ichigo might have went with you.
No, Ichigo went with me because I'm using his money.
Can I ask if there's anything my
Yes,
size?
I'm figuring
So there's
it's the
three of
top both of
So
them.
then he's, okay, so.
She wants to know if there's any. Well, technically everything is pixie sized.
Yeah, you could make anything pixie size if you want.
More shit to shrink?
You could take the sniper rifle if you really wanted.
Can you imagine if I don't?
And the funny thing is, he would just hand it to her and drop it. Here you go.
Hey, I pulled that sword out.
You could sit there like sniping on top of your bugbear's head, hiding in the
Oh,
his
that'd be
hair.
hilarious.
She gets a ghillie suit and hides in his hair.
Yes. Best ever.
I will buy her a sniper rifle so we can do this.
But he looks at Moreau, he says, you want power wand, pulse rifle, repeater?
I can't use it.
Oh, 250 from you,
Okay.
if you didn't already write it.
Can I
Thank
use
you.
things like that?
Yeah, you can. I assume we're just counting them as like rows, basically.
It would, yeah.
Like we're just adding.
She wouldn't actually have to, it would just change her, her damage, basically.
I'm figuring that it's just a.
So it would have to be like a household damage on the bow.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be fine with the household damage. But I did have to have a quick question. So all I have to do, I know you don't keep track of it, but all I would really have to do would be put arrows in the quiver.
Yeah.
And they would. Okay.
And then when the quiver runs out, then you would feel that, but you don't have to like reload in the middle of the battle or anything.
You know what I haven't been doing? I don't think. My ring. When I hit an enemy with lightning or radiant power and deal damage, I can roll the damage twice.
Yeah.
And use the higher
Yeah, you
result.
haven't been doing that.
Oh my god! I could have been obliterating. No,
Okay.
that's fine.
I was thinking about it though, with the 2 changelings, and should Morkay show back up again, we've got 3 people who can change their face. What?
I'm gonna turn to the night guard.
Actually,
I assume
really
like I'm
called
kind of
Jinx
walking
shot.
around with him.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I guess he'd be there too.
I'm gonna say to him, is there any? Do you guys use magic in this time?
Yeah, most technology is infused with magic.
Is there a magic shop anywhere or I can browse?
If you just want like generic magic stuff.
Kind of like stuff that wouldn't be so technological because I can't use guns or anything. My sword is literally down to me and comes out of space. There's very little I can use in the way of anything being selling in a technology shop.
Well, he says there's a melee weapon shop over there. If you just need a melee weapon.
I'm gonna hold my hand out like this, and 2 stars are gonna crash into my hand, and my sword is going to appear. And then I'll dissipate it before he gets hurt by the radiant damage.
I think you still have your regular sword too.
No, I sold it. That's where all my money came
Oh.
from.
You sold your sword or whatever it was? War sword.
Yeah.
He says they've got some nice magical swords over there.
Again.
But you know, if you well, what are you looking for?
Necklaces, gloves, things that would enhance my magical abilities.
He says, yeah, you can go over to the store across the street. There might be. I don't know what they've got.
I'm not
in stock,
gonna David shop, so I'll just do it for next session. But let's just assume I'm browsing magic stores.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess if anybody else needs to shop, the bugbear need anything?
Thor hungry.
With the bugbear like a barrier pack.
I can't afford a barrier pack for bugbear.
Really?
I'm sure you have at least 300 gold.
Now somehow they just keep it disappearing.
But it's still there. It's just not on the I4E.
I have 486 gold.
No, well, it's still there. It didn't disappear. It's still there.
I don't know. Thor
400
asked
gets you the
him.
most powerful one.
Thor, ask Bugbear if he'd like to stop being.
Because if I try, no, I'm gonna try to ask him.
Bugbear,
Bugbear.
you want taco?
Taco?
Is the bugbear a goblin?
He's a bugbear.
He's
He's
Bugbear.
a bugbear.
Can they only speak goblin or something?
Yeah.
Bugbears are basically hairy goblins.
The bugbears, hobgoblins, and goblins all speak goblin.
Brownies. I thought a bugbear and a brownie were the same.
No, a brownie's like a pixie.
Okay.
They're forest pixies who don't like humans.
But here, I'll make this easy for you. Bugbear
Oh,
says yes, I
regular
would like to stop being death bait.
How much are they?
The most powerful one is 400. The cheapest one's 100.
Thor's money.
Thor's got 1250.
Yeah, Thor's got money.
I'm gonna hold
Thor
the
could buy a
bugbear.
barrier pack for the entire party.
I'm gonna hold the bugbear up. Barrier?
You're gonna hold the bugbear?
No, up to him so that he'll help. Half and half?
Really said he's fine.
Yeah. He's got money.
I don't know, how much
What
would
was
that
that money?
be? 200? Oh, I'm so broke.
I'm down to under a.
So the bugbear goes from being a 10 hit point like weakling to now he can withstand up to 34 hit points of damage in one go.
Okay, so we bought our barriers. We put them on our bear.
Yeah. I like how I made up a whole sword just for you and you don't even want it.
Who made up a sword for me?
I did.
So how
For the
does...
magical sword shop, I made up one that actually technically I started making it for your blade singer, and then I was like, oh wait, he's not a blade singer anymore.
Yeah, if I could use other weapons,
You can.
well, actually,
You should be able to use whatever you want.
most of my abilities only work with my Hexblade sword.
Oh, I thought that was just like a bonus.
No, most of my abilities cannot be used with that.
But
I have to use other weapons to enhance it. Like, I have to get a better wand if I want to enhance it, but...
I imagine this
But
thing
Varric is
is
going
like...
to go into the magical weapon shop.
Imagine this barrier kit is like this big, and I'm gonna just like grab it and hook it on his
Can we
collar.
switch that sword to a hammer so Varric would be interested?
no, that particular brand is only swords.
What was
I
it?
didn't make it. It's a special kind of sword that's based on an old enchanted weapon from back in the old days. It channels magic through the element of chaos, so you can use it as a wand. So, because it was originally designed for the blade singer, so you would be able to, instead of having a wand and a sword, you would just have the sword, because it would be duo.
Well, Varric is going to go in, he's going to ask if they have any cool hammers.
We make hammers.
You got hammers?
Ones? You have one that dispenses beer.
Wait, do I have any cool ones? Would you like one that has cold enchantments?
He's also looking for one.
Well, he's
that
going to
has a
ask,
tab
like,
on
what
it.
are the best-selling hammers that you have?
We don't actually sell a lot of hammers. People don't usually use two-handed weapons in this town, but tourists sometimes buy them. And,
Okay, well,
What's in the souvenir shop?
no, it's just like they're predominantly swords, but they sell other types of weapons. They just don't sell a lot.
Well, okay, so what kind of various hammers do you have?
What kind of hammer do you want?
Well, I figured there might be like some sort of technological futuristic hammer.
There's not any mechanical hammer.
Like,
it's a hammer. You hit things with it.
Well, I figured like
Sword tell you that.
Okay, the thing that I'm picturing,
rotor in it.
I'm picturing like King Didity's rocket hammer.
I didn't design anything like that.
Can you?
I just imagine one he's got to like rev up or pull. You got to pull down.
No, I just figure I have a hammer that I start to swing and then rockets come out the baggage.
Most of their technology is backed by magic. Okay. So I mean, it's not like if there's not a spell for it, there's not a lot of they don't have like rockets.
Okay, so another thing to do: search two hammers. Okay.
Okay, because a hammer in Mass Effect 3 that one of the programs use, it's futuristic like, and when it hits, it uses lightning and explosive damage. It's imbued with elemental.
Well, yeah, then you can have an enchanted hammer. There's like a million of them that you can make. But it doesn't have, I mean, I don't have anything like specifically this requires technology. It's just because they use the magic to help fuel the technology, and there's already so many good enchantments for weapons. They didn't bother making those.
Okay. So on to the Library of Knowledge.
I do have a hammer that I'm going to give him at some point.
Oh, okay.
You have to get there. You decided not to go there, so
we went to the future.
All right.
You care.
So Moreau's going to say to the Night Guard, is there anything else you need, or can we go speak to the leader of the...
Oh, man. He says, I've got what I need. I thought you were going to the library, though.
Yeah, you wanted to...
I could go to the library, though.
Okay.
This is more important.
This is more important, he's still carrying it around.
I figure it's just strapped to my back behind the sheath at this point.
But considering you don't even need a sheath anymore, so... It'd just be in place with the sheath. Alright.
Well, behind the pot.
Yeah. Behind the pot? Oh yeah, that sheath.
Oh yeah, the sheath.
Behind my pot.
I keep it behind my pot because, keeps it cold.
Where do you keep your pot?
On my back.
On my back.
Right in view of everybody.
There's just a straw that comes out of it.
Alright, so he takes you back to the teleportation thing. And he puts the money on himself because he's got to go there anyway. So you all go. You appear in a what appears to be a waiting room. You don't see any chairs, but it appears to be a waiting room. He says, "This is the meeting hall." He says, "I will go in and let them know that you need to speak to them, and someone will be out in a few minutes." So he He walks. He opens the door, and you see like a scrolling blue portal, and he walks through there.
And while he's in there, Moreau's gonna say.
Moreau's gonna say, "What would happen if I close them?"
Moreau's gonna say, as much as I know that this is not going to go favorably with everybody, I think I should probably try to talk to him alone.
Why?
Because Moreau has a dick ton of diplomacy. And
so
it just seems easier to kind of one-on-one with him and have this whole group of people.
How much diplomacy does this dick?
He has 11.
I have 14.
I have 13.
I have 14.
Also, why would you talking to him? I mean, you can still be, even if you had the most, you could still be the voice of the group.
Because when we walk in, because when 5 people walk in there, it tends to just be a clusterfuck of opinions. and I'm already trying to explain to this guy that we're from the...
Well, they're coming out to where you're at.
Oh, I thought I'd be going into his office.
You're in the meeting hall for a reason.
You said it was a waiting room.
I said it looked like a waiting room, and the guy told you it was a meeting hall.
Yeah, and then we heard it.
Alright, never mind.
I'm brushing my bugbear's hair. I don't even care.
He's gone in less than 2 minutes. You see 3 like very bookish women walk out, and they're holding these cubes, and they ask you if you would like a seat while you wait.
Sure.
Yeah. Yes.
I have a
Yes.
seat.
Alright, so they put
like
out
a seat, Thor?
Don't stand.
I'm trying to ask the
They put
bugbear
out
if
a
he
cube
wants
for
to
each
sit.
person who wants a seat, and they set them down, and they're, maybe the size of a game cube. They put them down, and they step back, and then the cubes kind of explode in magic and steel, and then they reform into chairs.
Clark will go up to one of the women who is still holding the cube and go, "Can you turn one of those into a pitcher of beer?"
No, I'm sorry.
Nice try.
I could maybe turn one into a big cup, but can't put any beer in it.
Unless you got something to put in there.
Bear can't be synthesized.
All they're doing is rearranging the steel. So they apologize if there's no cushions. Cushions are hard to rearrange. It's just steel.
And they don't want to come out like cushions strapped to their backs.
A few more minutes, you're sitting in the chair comfortably. A few more minutes, a stunning red-headed human woman walks out. She waves the girls away. She says, "Hello, I am Genevieve."
Thor walks over and says, "How you do it?"
This is why
I was waiting for that.
What do you do? What's gonna happen? As soon as he said,
Thor likes pretty ladies.
Thor loves pretty ladies.
So much so that sometimes he doesn't hit them.
Oh no, he hits them.
Well, not until they hit their
Thor never beat woman besides his wife.
No, sometimes he hits them, just not with his hammer.
No, he hits
on
him
them.
with his hammer.
Well, the hammer is his penis.
Moreau will kind of push Thor back. I apologize to my friend.
She says, "No weapons."
He's very forward.
She says,
Tell me he has like a super high charisma.
I think it's like an 11 or something. It's not ridiculous.
That's not ridiculous.
It's a 10.
Oh,
that's
that's
not
just
bad.
average.
Yeah.
Moreau will say,
She says, "It's kind of cute for an orc."
Moreau will say, in a matter of speaking, I have traveled very, very far to...
But I have a very high fortitude.
And so does she.
Oh. Oh dear.
Covering the bugbear's ears and eyes.
While using your wings to cover yours.
Yeah.
I don't have a face anymore. Everything just got disappeared.
Sorry. You said
we've come a very, very long way, in a matter of speaking, to talk to you.
What about?
Well, you're going to find this pretty hard to believe, and I expect you to think I'm crazy for saying so. Kind of take the sheath off my shoulders. That's not and I'll hold it out to her.
Apparently stripping for her. Man, this lady's got all sorts of charm.
Show her the completed thing. I'll say, this is a mystical item. It allows us to travel through time. And we've come to this spot, which is 5 years before the catastrophic event is supposed to hit this town.
She says, "What proof do you have that you have come in the past?"
I don't have any proof. We are coming here to try to help you. All I can do is ask you to take me at my word.
She says, "You kind of describe to me something. Well, story is tricky.
I could describe to you all sorts of things, but I could have gotten to it out of the book.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are many, many people who come here claiming ridiculous things to you with some sort of book knowledge to back them up. I could explain things to you, I could answer questions if you have them, but as far as a random item of proof, I don't have anything. All I can ask
Well,
this sword was made 3,000 years ago. What's brand new, don't it?
that's good. No, could we? You said something about the Warforged not being around quite as much anymore.
Yeah,
that would kind of be a. I
it
mean,
would be an oddity.
I forgot to do it, but I was gonna get him like a hat and a jacket. So that he was,
You're gonna be a
turn into
Warforged?
Rorschach?
no, actually, I was gonna give him a hat and a duster, and he was gonna be the thing.
But I'll point to the Warforged.
Ichigo just walks up and goes, "Am I proof?"
Can I pay enough proof?
I'll point to the Warforged and go, we have him.
I've not seen a Warforged in operation for 1,000 years. That is very good proof. He says, but what's catastrophic event?
Do I actually know, or?
No, we don't.
We don't know.
Oh God! Now we're going in and lie. We either have to lie.
I'm gonna hold the sheath out to her, and I'm gonna say, if you put your hand on this, I'll be able to explain it better.
Yes, I would.
Actually, I'm imagining that Thor's was, I would. He says, what does it do?
I can explain it to you, you'll just think I'm crazier than you already do.
That's kind of hard.
He says, you want me to touch something that could hurt me?
Okay, no heart, Thorgent.
I'll say this. I said I will happily.
Killed Henry.
I said I will happily surround myself in your guards with no weapons on me, and if I do anything to harm you, they can swoop down on me and kill me in an instant. I will render myself defenseless.
It says, I admire your willingness to put me at ease. I wouldn't feel. I don't trust the new guards. They probably would not win.
I whisper to her, I say, that's okay, I don't trust the asshole either.
She says,
It's a refrigerator.
Yeah.
see the bunk beds?
I reposted the bunk beds. It's a
Oh.
bed with a ladder.
She says, give me one moment. She walks into the portal. She walks back out with the guy, the night guard that you saw earlier. And she says, explain to him first.
Is he going to touch the
Yeah,
sheet?
he'll put his hand on it.
Okay.
Alright.
So does the sheet start relaying what's going to happen to him?
Well, if you tell it what you want.
Yeah. I'll say, sheet, I'd like you to explain to this gentleman what's going to happen to this town.
Alright, he takes his hands off, a minute or two later, and he nods to her, she puts her hand on it, and when it's done talking to her, she looks at you and she says, but you do not know what it is.
That's true. All we can really do, we're working with minimal resources trying to stop something that is much bigger than we are. The best chance we thought we had was to warn you that something was going to happen and hope that we could start forming defenses.
If it is 5 years in the future, I can round up the old guard, which will make trading these idiots very easy. She said, I only wish our leader was still here, but from what your rock tells me, he is fighting the same battle as you do.
Is he somebody I should know?
Arcturus, he He has been the ruler of this city on and off for the past 3,000 years.
Well,
Our Archero. That was going
He says he left about a year ago. Pelor sent for him to champion against some forces.
Well, Taylor is the one we're trying to defend as well, so.
One is not dismiss a god, no?
But we want to offer our services in any way we can. That's why we came back so far, so that we can help you prepare and be ready to fight alongside.
So be here in 5 years.
He says, the fact that you are from the past would explain why you use such non-futuristic weapons.
Bitch, I have a sword that comes out of the sky when I want it.
Futuristic.
He'll hit you with
That's
a
magical.
He'll hit you with a hammer.
He says, it also explains why you're better fighters than these people. She points at the doorway.
Well,
I have not seen a true warrior in over 500 years.
I'm gonna say to her,
I've seen 6.
I feel like your Night Guard has certain advantages to it. Is there any way one could train to be able to do the things they do? Like turn into giant flying birds?
I could train you. It involves me biting you.
Okay.
That's all I want, train.
Wait, so now he's gonna be a fighter, avenger, vampire?
Wait, you can fly now!
Yeah, vampire is a class in this game for some reason.
I'll tell her if it'll help us on our mission, I will make that sacrifice. I'm willing to do that.
I'm sure you are. So is Thor.
Thor's willing to make a lot of sacrifices.
She says,
Well, you know.
she says, if you are willing, we induct you. I cannot induct you into the guard officially if you are going to leave.
I understand.
But I can make you vampire, and I can attempt to teach you how to use your powers. It will take a long time.
How long?
5 years.
I'm not sticking around for 5 years. I'm going to jump 5 years.
Well, no, that was the idea, that we had
I
5
know.
years to acclimate ourselves to the city.
Moreau just takes off his ring. Go, I'll see you in 5 years.
No, Moreau just sit there with the sheath. I'm sorry, where were you going?
Damn you.
He says it will take, once I transform you, it will take you probably about a week to get used to your new form. You will need, and then you will need lots of training to become
5 years.
You have 5 years.
Pixie vampire would be like a little mosquito.
Yes! She goes to bite you and rips your head off. No! It was broken when I got it.
She would have to like just do like one tooth like.
She just sits
So
there
you
with
just
her
look,
finger.
the pixie goes, why do I have 3 belly buttons?
When did I get my forehead pierced?
It just goes straight for it.
I just imagine she tries to bite her on the neck and ends up cutting the jugular because it's so tiny.
Wait, I'm like a foot tall. So
But
I'm not
that's, you know, it says if you have any business you need to take care of now, you may want to do that before.
Well, I don't think I need to use the wing or fly anymore. I hand her the wing. I say, as a show of good faith, this is the enemy we killed with, and I point to the Night Guard and I actually got his name.
She says, yes,
I say you could use this as a trophy.
she says actually it would probably be good if we sent that to be studied.
Oh,
Find out what it is.
whatever you want to do, but
I just want to look at that whole week.
I just kept flying away in the wind.
Which is what he wants to do. Woo! Your sheet is better than he is. Alright, okay, so, you have anything else?
oh,
She's gonna ask, you know, will you take this to the Library of Knowledge?
Oh, yeah, well,
If he's going to be spending some of his own time.
Thor's pissing you.
Thor pulls out his hammer. You do what?
Would Thor like to be a vampire too?
He's
Thor
thinking.
what other kind of bites.
No, Thor know what bite, Thor what suck.
Yeah, she's a vampire.
That's what Thor's saying. We'll learn about this wing while he's looking for something that might not exist.
Alright, so now we can go. Okay, so you guys are gonna go.
Yeah, while he's learning, I figured we'll at least go get the
Well, he goes and has his alone time with the vampire queen.
Is Thor gonna stay, have a long time with the vampire queen?
What would that do to his stats?
You have 5 years to decide.
Honestly, I don't see vampire being a strategic increase like the other guy does.
No, Thor good.
But Thor like other kinds of alone time with vampire queen.
Yes.
You've got 5 years for that too.
Sweet.
You know, being interim ruler of a town, it's a lot of stress, you know.
Thor is
When
stress
an orc walks into the town, you just gotta take advantage.
Thor is stress related.
Apparently vampires don't have classes.
Yeah, no. Vampire as a class is really not that useful. It's better as a template.
Okay, so
Or a theme. Werewolf is technically a theme. I don't know why vampires aren't. That would make it really easy, because then you could just be like, oh, I don't have a theme yet.
Yeah.
I don't think Thor needs the multi-class anymore.
No,
how many
that's
classes
good.
is Thor?
Technically, this is the 3rd class for Moreau, too. But it's a different Moreau, so I let it slide.
Okay, so
Alright, so
Is
back
there
to the game
anything
here.
fun for a pixie and a bugbear to do?
well, we're gonna learn
What
about
is
the
your
wing.
definition of fun? You want a water slide?
Pixie and a bugbear walk into a bar.
Something that's not going to get me killed or fall off the city.
You
or...
could.
Well,
I
that's
could
not
give you
fun.
I could give you a bowl and you could have the bugbear dance for coins.
What were the name of these sickles? Or stunts or whatever they were?
God, it's hilarious.
Oh, don't
Also-
torture him.
What
Honestly,
torture?
we're
He's
so
having a
busy
good
I
time.
didn't
He's on a ball.
Do anything with them.
He's having a ball.
With a bowl.
Unless I ended up giving them the bear.
Well, no, we have him stand on a little ball, maybe ride a little
I
moose.
know, I was gonna do
Make some money. By the time we get done with this, he's gonna be a full-grown
There
bugbear.
would be something about dealing.
He's not gonna be cute anymore.
Yes, he is. He's a munchkin. He's staying that little. He's a bugbear munchkin. He will always be that little. I don't know
You're
any
giving him
other.
you're giving them drugs they give to child actors so that they don't grow. No, you're staying tiny.
There's no
You're not
other
allowed to grow to be
pixies.
7 feet tall.
I'm assuming there's no other pixies in the city. No friends that speak my language.
Not in general. There might be occasional tourists or something over time, but pixies. Traditionally, pixies in this world don't leave the forest, and most of them don't like people. You're just from a different world, so you have different sentimentalities. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hard.
I think it's something.
Are those barriers something you just made up, or they actually?
Yeah, I made them up. They're not in there.
Okay, so we got a wing.
Get away. You walk into the Library of Knowledge, which where did I put it? Oh, right, I moved the pages with the other bit.
I'm gonna find a goblin dictionary.
Seriously, Steve DeFray's book. Bathroom.
Just ask some bathroom and he just pees on the floor. No, that's not what I meant.
No, bad bugbear, bad.
Where's my water? Oh. Funny, is it? These out, I haven't even used them. There you go. There's storage lady friend.
It's Scarlet from the first G.I. Joe movie?
And that was on a website that sells armor like that.
That's what it looks like.
It looks like Scarlet, but I don't know if it's actually the actress.
I
because
don't
it was
know
on a
either.
website for a place that sells things. And it was the coolest picture of a redhead I could find wearing, futuristic style armor. I found a picture of a redheaded vampire, but she had baby face, and that didn't fit with my content.
Don't like.
I'd like to point out that's what Matthew said too. Why is it the lady from G.I. Joe? Or Black Widow?
Is it? At first, when he threw it down, I thought it was Black Widow.
Yeah.
Until I looked at it and I go, oh,
it's definitely not Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, it's not Scarlett Johansson.
Or like anyone.
I'm not sure if it is, but it looks like her. I'm not going to say it isn't because it might just be the armor they used in the movie.
Yeah. They might have chosen redhead to sell it. I can't tell. I don't know because I didn't see the movie.
I seen it, but
I don't know who the actress was.
I have no idea who that actress was.
But it was on a website. Like I could actually click and buy that armor if I wanted. It was way overpriced. Well, for me.
We got.
Well,
Alright,
you guys
so
are studying.
You walk in the Library of Knowledge.
We're getting
you see lots of like cubicles lining the walls as you go in.
Are we gonna find a?
And each one has a curtain.
Are we gonna find a bureaucrat?
Farthest thing from a bureaucrat you could ever think of.
Awesome.
So you see, a couple of the booths have curtains drawn. They're occupied. And you see a guy kind of just sitting in the middle of the room in a chair. He's reading a magazine, and it looks like that.
There are magazines in the future.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why isn't there
We have repeaters. Why not have magazines?
If your magazines even now in this.
We have magazines.
Going out.
This guy's gonna say,
Well,
"Dude,"
they're
when
gonna
I
have
walk
people
up to him. I know it.
People still like comic books, and comic books are terrible.
Is he gonna offer us weed?
Yeah, but graphic novels are awesome. Comic books are $6 for 5 seconds of fun, and then you have to wait a week for the next issue.
I got a quick question for you. I found an armor that it's just a magical armor, but it gives resistance to radiant damage, and I'm assuming this would be a good thing for the Night Guard to use as their uniform. I assume I got one for completing the training.
No, this is violent. Come on.
Oh.
You know what you get for completing the training? You
What?
become a vampire.
Yeah.
Who can
Well, I figured
fly.
they would give me like their uniform.
No, they don't even wear like a regular. They all pick their own uniforms. They buy whatever they want.
Okay.
That guy is gonna sell his pot and talk like a surfer.
No, he's not going to talk like a surfer, but he is a hippie.
Oh god.
I told you he is not a bureaucrat.
I like this guy. He's my friend. I'm guessing we're gonna walk straight to this guy because he knows what it's all about.
He's sitting in the middle of the room reading a magazine.
Drop the wing in front.
He looks at it, he looks up at you and goes, "Where the hell did you get that?
We killed it and took its wing.
That's kind of violent."
How else do you kill things?
What'd you kill it for?
It would have killed us.
Kill it with kindness.
Oh, okay.
Character creator.
What?
Someone logged into the character creator.
No.
No.
None of us are in there.
No.
That's just the internet being a piece of crap. Not his internet, just internet in general.
Yeah, sometimes it's been
It's
doing.
that program, it does that all the time.
Yeah, it's done that. It did that to me when I
It
was.
does it to me at 3
training.
o'clock in the morning, it's definitely not people like me.
Yeah. Okay.
This
So yeah, we killed it because it was trying to kill us.
is out. Well, then good work.
It wasn't easy.
Why are you carrying around the wing?
I had a friend, and he thought that this could make him fly.
Okay.
I don't judge. Thor
okay.
judges. What does Thor
Thor's
say?
just gonna lean over him. Be serious with Thor moments. You got good stuff.
What do you mean by good stuff?
Thor mean good stuff.
Voice grating on Thor's brain.
Yeah. So what can you tell us about the creature this comes from? Besides the fact that we murdered one and yay!
Oh, do you want me to research it or study it or?
Yeah.
Okay. Says it probably take me a while, a few days at least.
We got
Don't
time.
recognize it offhand.
Yeah. Okay.
He says it does feel familiar, but I can't place what the magic's from.
Oh. Okay.
You know, I can start studying it right away.
Yeah. So. Give me a week.
Okay. He says, can you help me carry it.
Oh,
I'm not very strong.
okay, Ichigo picks it up.
Alright,
What do you want?
he leads you into the back room. Does anybody go in the back room with him?
Do you need an adult?
I need an adult!
Danger, danger.
Danger.
I am an adult.
I'm just gonna practice phrases and goblin with the bugbear.
If Henry would go back with them, I have a story reason for why the bar comes.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess he'll come back because he,
Because he's curious.
Yeah, why not? So,
No, just say you will be upgraded.
Oh.
he just wanted his machine.
Go back there, and he points to a table, and he goes and he grabs a wand and he tosses it backwards, and he shuffles around and he grabs what looks like a star made of crystal, and he hands it to Henry and says, "Hold this."
Okay.
Which I guess we should clarify. Henry is the halfling who used to be a Minotaur, who used to be Ichigo.
Yeah.
If you were wondering.
Wait. I went cross-eyed.
It's gonna happen a lot in this campaign.
It's in order.
Yeah.
The wrong order.
Oh. And he says, hold this. And he starts doing some stuff, and then the crystal starts to glow, and he's not paying attention. He's
is this supposed to happen?
He says, what's supposed to happen? He turns around and it explodes, and you get thrown against the wall, and for a second you're like clear white, and then you're back to being a halfling again. And he says,
Oh.
the hell happened there? Where are you from, son?
A tube.
Says that
The Shadowfell.
The Shadowfell? No wonder. Shadowfell magic on that thing is bad. You should have told me ahead of time.
I don't usually go around to odd men telling them my entire life story. Granted, it's not very long, but I don't do it. What happened?
You feel
He says that, mind you.
you can feel magic flowing through your veins.
All right.
He says, well, I'm not really sure what that did. I know that it's not supposed to mix with the Shadowfell.
Yeah, obviously.
A friend of mine took one in there once, and he didn't come back out.
Obviously, I made her stir stuff to your friend.
He says, maybe you should stop holding things. And he
Stop handing me things!
He looks at Ichigo and goes, are you from the Shadowfell?
No, I've been there.
On the safe side, you just go.
Okay. I just imagine like this light came out of the room and everybody went, what the hell? Henry comes out, I'm magic now.
Awesome. Oh.
I do like that explanation.
I came up with it as soon as I saw this thing in the character creator. I was like, yes, must do.
I wanted a second class, so.
Alright, so you guys go back out of the room, with your friends.
Yeah.
It's at that point that you see, what are you called again?
Varrus.
Oh, I meant your race.
Aha, secret. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm a Wilden.
Wilden. I don't know anything about Wildens.
The trees.
They're basically trees.
Oh, that's like the male version of a
Or a trio.
naiad or whatever?
Yeah.
Alright, so
Based on
I
the
think there are
season,
female versions of them too.
yeah. Based on the season, our skin either turns brown or green.
Awesome.
And you can tell how old they are by looking at them and see, oh, he has
They have
less.
rings?
No,
You cut them open?
yeah, you cut it in half. No, they like lose their leaves and such.
Oh, when you get old, you lose your hair? Oh yeah, that's totally unique to the Wilden.
Well, no, I mean, they actually look like an old tree.
I only have this. It doesn't matter, and I just forgot what they were.
You don't get any of the powers while you have them.
No, I know, but in case I ever pop one out of
They're on everybody else's, though. Everybody else has them written down.
Okay.
I don't think anybody took them off their sheets.
What?
The different timepieces that everybody was holding.
He has all of them. I think.
That's the thing.
He had like 3 of them.
I just need the name of the second sword and the 2 bells. I have them.
I have them on here listed. I'll put them later.
The belt?
It's not like you can use
Yeah,
them
I
right
was
now
just
anyway.
going at the belt and everything else.
I gave stats to. I think this Jimbo still has the 1 belt on his sheet, and Ichigo had 1 on his.
I think, yeah.
I don't care to get into it.
I don't think I have to. Okay, so.
So you go back out. You see a Wilden emerge from one of the cubicles.
It's a Wilden.
Yeah.
It's a tree!
You see a Warforged, which you've never seen before, and an orc, and a pixie sitting on a bugbear,
And a halfling.
and a halfling,
Who's still looking at
and a
himself.
dwarf. Oh no, not a dwarf, because he's not there.
He's basically going like this. He's confused. It's full of magic now. I just moved it.
I couldn't see him, so I did not use it. Alright.
Oh, here.
Yeah. He's smart.
He's drinking and he's being drunk.
All of you hear a few more magical explosions. You hear go, that shouldn't work like that.
Oh god. I picked the wrong guy.
What you do.
I didn't do shit. I got handed an orb.
And
what happened? And it exploded in me. And now I'm magic.
What happened? Are you shut
You're not there yet, they'll explain it when you get here.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. So,
that's all I got.
That's all you got?
So I overhear you telling them about that.
Yeah, it just exploded in my hand.
I look at you and I say, are you Shadowfell?
I lived there.
You shouldn't be touching those then.
It was handed to me by a crazy old man! Or a crazy young man, I don't remember. A crazy man.
He looks like he's in his 40s.
Oh yeah, I said he looked like... It was misgiving how
Yeah,
old
it's actually got the thing. Yeah, he's a lot older than he looks, but...
I was handed to me by a crazy... Hold this! Okay. You delicate things?
I knew Henry would hold it.
One of my characters would, because I just like, what the hell?
He'd be like, hold it? Okay. What's it do?
And then it explodes on me, and now I'm magic. At least half magic.
I'm slightly magical.
Yeah, I have some magic.
You're like a quarter magical.
Shut up!
On my father's side.
Just because my father screwed her up.
And my mother was a tube.
I did come out of a tube. I have a test tube baby. I've never seen a Wilden. Well, I've never seen a tree man before.
Yeah. What are you?
What are you? What are you?
I can ask you the same question.
I'm a rock man. What? He is.
It's like you slapped yourself.
I like rocks.
That's the Warforged?
Yeah.
No, that's the fleshy halfling.
Yeah.
Or rock.
Oh, wait, I'm not a rock man anymore.
Not anymore, yeah. Sorry, I used to be a rock man for a couple months.
I dabbled in being a rock man.
I'm multi-raced.
Oh god. Yeah.
Wow.
Would you like to say your name and character name and your class and everything for the recording?
Oh yeah, I'm Varrus, Wilden Seeker.
Who's Seeker?
Played by
Played by Topher.
not Grace. I asked already.
Yeah,
about 4 times.
I figured there's enough Chris's here already.
There are 4 of them. None of them go by the same name. And there's a whole other one that I know that I have to talk to on a weekly basis. It's too common of a name. Alright. So, sorry, this is a character.
Oh yeah, this is a character. What were you studying?
The Cult of the Tortoise. Scourge.
Hey,
Actually,
growl.
Thor doesn't know a whole lot about the cult of because he wasn't there.
Oh god, he wasn't.
He's like, I hear they dicks.
Yeah, they're dicks. Those guys are dicks.
Ichigo and I guess Henry would know because he has memories. And Jinx. The 3 of you would know.
I
They
would.
wiped my
The Orcus guys are the guys that sent them to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah,
They're the reason Henry exists. I have conflicted feelings.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's
I
from
don't know.
when I had to read the giant religion book.
Yeah, she had to read big book.
She had to walk across the page to read it.
was gone for 3 months.
Me and my bugbear are gonna back up.
Oh no, he doesn't like the. Well, wait.
Well, he didn't say he doesn't like them. He said he was studying.
I was studying. The way I said it is I was studying the cult of Orcus, the scourge that destroyed my village.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part.
Okay, yeah. Sword, your attacks from here.
Scourge big word.
Such a big word for such a small tree.
Because he moves faster than me, my bugbear and I are gonna walk around and observe him.
As long as he doesn't walk up and urinate on me, I'm good.
I can't promise that.
I have no control over his
I'd be
life.
like, I don't speak goblin.
Is that beast in the house looking?
I don't know, I don't speak goblin.
Thor goes,
I don't know, I just met him.
No.
He okay if you don't make him fly.
Yeah, that is the one time he pissed all over everything.
He made it rain.
Could have been worse. It could have hailed.
Yes.
This guy is pretty good on like the pretty subordinate side. So they killed their entire village.
Thor goes, how do you feel about Bahamut?
Yes, tell me.
I don't know. I was out on a spiritual retreat in the woods, and I came back, and every member of my tribe was murdered.
See, he tells strangers his life story.
They don't come much stranger than us. Like,
The old guy peeks out. He tells people his life story, and we. I do get back to work.
you get back to work.
You're hopeless.
Yeah, wait. Hold this.
So I'm assuming you're looking for revenge.
I'm looking for more than revenge.
So
just
for
don't know
justice.
what yet.
Oh, he's like us.
That's what I'm looking for.
He's as confused as we are. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say, well, I'm Jinx. This is Code Black. Welcome. Hold up my little hand. You know what? Fist bump.
Fist bump.
Knocks her off.
The bugbear holds up his hands, but he's holding an orb.
That means fist bump the orb. Gently.
Don't break it, he'll be mad.
Yeah. Name's Ichigo, the rock band. Ichigo, and then,
This would be the point where he figures out his name. He looks around and sees him.
Henry!
He looks down at the magazine and sees on the cover and it says Henry reveals all.
Yeah, Henry!
My name's Henry.
The big silent guy is Thor.
Thor.
What does Thor do?
Thor McDoor.
Catchphrase!
Seems like it could be very useful.
Thor make door even when there's already a door.
Thor make door. Thor like pretty ladies.
No, Thor. Love pretty lady. Don't get it confused. Oh, Thor.
His characters aren't doing anything.
Yeah.
He's got the perfect story reasons to not be here.
So yeah, I guess it's getting late enough in the day that it's time to find. We'll probably have to find a place to stay.
There's a tree right in front of me.
She jumps in the tree.
She lands on his head. Sleep. Wait, stop moving!
I'm quite okay with that.
Oh,
You
shit.
wouldn't be the first one she's
But I need the bugbear. Bugbear.
Can my bugbear sleep on your head too?
She's like, climb it!
I'm
He's
less
like,
okay with that.
He's gotten better at letting me know when he has
He
to
can't
go.
climb because he can't go.
because he's got the orb in his hands.
I'll pick him up, put it on my shoulder.
Trickle.
One of the branches on my shoulder.
I have made a hammock. Da.
Well, now that the
At what point do I start charging tax fees?
Never if you want to heal.
all right,
If you want to live, never.
okay, and we're new in town. If you can't tell.
Well, let's be honest here. I'm probably about this big. My gold pieces are about this big.
She hands you a gold piece, you drop it.
I lost the contact.
Nobody move! Eventually this is going to grow.
As soon as I go to sleep.
So we should probably be looking for some sort of lodging.
Yeah.
And if you've been here longer, you might know a nice place that has...
There are a few inns in the residential district.
Go tired?
Yes. The door just had lots of exercise.
Dwarf been up since 4:30.
Do you go and tell Varric where you're going? Or you just let him sleep in the bar?
It doesn't care?
Duly noted.
Good on ya! I like him.
I like Varric more than Moreau, yes.
That's funny because he likes Moreau more than he likes
Well, Varric doesn't do anything.
What's funny is Moreau was the throwaway character, so...
And Moreau was meant to be a checkpot.
Anyway, so you're gonna go sleep in for the night?
Yeah, I guess we'll go find the inn.
Alright, it is 20 silver a night
Yeah, I'm sleeping on his
if you
head.
want to sleep in the lodge. If you plan on actually being here for 5 years, you might want to find a permanent residence.
You speak of? That's coming from Moreau, all the way from the vampire training grounds.
Something you're gonna need when you fight the werewolf armies.
I don't want to stay here for 5 years. If he wants to stay here for 5 years, we'll jump forward.
Yeah, really.
That's the thing, it's like we're all just going to age.
I suppose you wouldn't care.
What is this jumping 5 years?
Oh. Well, if you're going to stick around with us...
See, what happens is I go into a healing coma for 5 years, and then I come back and go, Lois, I wasn't dead!
Damn it. Damn it. Do you have a mullet when you come out?
Yes! Have you met me? I always have a mullet, because they're freaking awesome.
It's like you have short hair and long hair at the same time. Who wouldn't like that?
Thor's bald. On purpose, each man manually shaves his head.
I'm gonna like.
I mean,
just one day before wakes up.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the dump of
Exposition.
Exposition. I didn't want to say explanation because that's not the word. Exposition dump.
This is what happened.
Yeah, we're traveling through time.
Turns out we can time travel. It's a sweet gig. Well, not really.
Yeah.
We kind of lost a few people and gained new people, and people are trying to kill us. It's not really a sweet gig. We should run.
We lost a guy and then got him back.
And then we lost somebody else but gained Thor.
Yeah.
And then we
And he actually knew more than the rest of us when he came in. We had no information. He comes through, understands it all.
He understands everything that Jimbo understood.
Are there
That's
any,
more than we understood when we started.
trees in the city? A floating city? That
I would assume there would be
probably some sort of
like a garden or something somewhere. Yeah.
I'm assuming there's some sort of.
You actually gonna go try and find a tree to sleep in?
That's fine. I was thinking like maybe a tree house for me and the bugbear.
She's planning her 5-year permanent residence.
We're talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna take the pot and bring it back.
I would actually.
The barkeeper goes, whoa,
that's if we all decide to stay. If we don't, almost down his head.
I'd like to point out
we decide to stay. I'd find some trees and.
I understand. We're gonna get
At this point, you're writhing in agony, barely conscious. I'm pretty sure they can just take it from you.
If they can get into the room where all my belongings are, yeah. I'd imagine I put them in a locker.
I think that was your last concern when Pretty Woman says, "I'm gonna bite you."
Do you know what Thor's specialty is, right?
Thor big Thor.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't take my report.
I have thievery tools.
The walking tree man just comes to help you pick the lock because you said it would piss off your friend.
Yes.
I love pissing off my friends.
Actually, and he acts like we're gonna leave him.
You are for 5 years. For 5 years, he can't talk to you and look down at you.
The library's a perfect place to find things.
for 5 years, he gets to wonder, are they actually going to
So you're in
5 years?
the place where they keep all of that.
Yeah.
He's the one that wanted to go off and become a vampire.
Got monkey bear thing.
I wrote that it was a show of good faith.
I understand that, but I ain't sticking in this fucking town for 5 years.
Well, the general idea behind coming basically falling behind in the past was to help them train and get ready, and get ready as well.
Okay, you're right.
And he can't do that because he's busy, half dying.
My side quest.
His side quest is
I guess we gotta go on our side quest, and that is to train B. Yeah, is there any
The hell am I gonna train people to do?
heal?
Varric has been on his side quest since you met him. It's all drinking.
Drinking every
So then we're just
tavern
gonna get out into
we
this big open space, and Thor's just gonna stand there and look at the guard and go, hit me.
If
Wait,
you
no.
do that, you can win.
No, the rock. Ichigo just stands in the middle and goes, "Take you down." We stand back to back. Bring it. I will become the Minotaur again.
Just like looking at the sky. Nice
Wait,
breeze.
if they're night guards, I can't teach them to heal. I heal with radiant stuff. Oh, sorry.
When you don't heal with
sorry.
radiant, you heal with divine.
Yeah, you
Well,
heal
not
with
the same
gods.
thing.
Well, I must,
Radiant
well,
is damage, divine is from your god.
That's true. I have that whole separate.
Okay,
deal.
so
I
She
can
walks in the night guard. Who worships Saying? I can help.
So okay, we're helping
Right.
the training and.
So you're gonna stay here for 5 years?
Well, we're at least helping with the
That's
training.
fine with me.
until-
I can do adventures for that too.
I figure
Aw, thank you.
we're at least doing the training until he's good enough to be a vampire, and then we'll decide what to do.
You write your name on this bullet.
Right? Oh, hold on, don't no one move. Let me write the name on this bullet.
Oh, I broke the shadow.
Okay, so we're helping training. He's become third vampire
Twice around.
on his mother's side.
That
Doris
is
is-
accurate. A woman did bite him. She is his mother now. Who's your mommy?
Thor says, you look pale. You should get sun.
Seems like a bad idea.
I'd imagine that rigorous, destructive, painful training has made me go, fuck this, and just turn back into a training one.
Then you wouldn't be a vampire anymore.
Huh.
Because you're changing your shape, so now you have.
I didn't become a Varroloka, I became a vampire.
Smell death on this one.
Well, I know, but you'd still be dead or whatever.
Yeah.
You'd be a dead changeling.
Yeah, I was a vampire training.
Oh, so now he's just a changeling. Oh, so what?
I dropped the Moreau. Up there.
He still spends several days in agonizing pain.
Yeah.
Technically, you wouldn't be used to that much pain. You just remember that much pain.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so
Kind of like, hey, I have vague memories of this happening to someone else.
I have vague memories of this happening to me, but not me.
Yay! Who's cross-eyed yet? Ichigo walks around cross-eyed. Hits walls. Sorry, cross-eyed still from the explanation.
Okay, so I'm figuring
Blood.
a big black screen comes up 3 months later, or however long it would take to train him to be a decent vampire.
Well, he's gonna spend the next year learning how to use his form and whatever.
All he wants to do is know how to fly. That's it. Can I fly? Yes. Done.
Push him off the city and
Start
Push him
flapping
out
your
the-
wings.
Hey, you wanted to learn.
Exactly right. Push him out of the nest.
think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts.
Well, 1 week later, because you want to go back to the guy, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, we have to do that too. I forgot about that.
3 months later, the guy comes looking for you. Why?
How much did you learn? Okay, so a week later we find.
Okay, go back to him, and he tells you that it's definitely familiar, and I figured out why I recognize it. This is the magic of a primordial.
Primordial.
Shit. You thought God's dick? Try primordial.
I don't like the sound of that.
The primordials are much more powerful than the gods.
Okay.
Traditionally, a few of them weren't, but for the most part.
Generally.
They were trapped by the gods in another dimension that they can't get out of.
Basically, the Titans.
The D&D version of the Greek Titans.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, it is. That's pretty much how it's explained. There was a huge war. They got trapped away. The power of the primordials hasn't been seen for centuries, more than centuries. Since the calendar started, it's been at least.
Well, now we have proof.
It says this isn't a true primordial, obviously. It says this is one of his vestiges. It's a portion of him that escaped the prison.
So he fought his toe?
Kind of.
Awesome.
It's just like, you know, a part of...
Wait, we fought its toe.
A part of his power.
Fuck.
It took you that long to find his toe.
Both of my characters went down to almost half point. Yeah. Almost.
Hey, everybody took some serious damage on that one.
Yeah, we all took some serious fucking damage.
Well, how do you think I feel?
You didn't take any damage.
No, I mean,
She's the size of him.
Imagine how big he is.
you just see my eyes.
You could wear the city for a hat. It would be a small hat.
Where the city is a pinky finger. Yeah.
He puts it on. One of them tiny hats is a snitch.
So we're not scared.
We're fucking should be.
You will be.
The primordials hate the gods.
No!
Should they escape, they usually go after the gods or champions of the gods.
Fuck!
Whenever their vestiges arrive, they attack exarchs and holy people. Usually. Sometimes they just beat destruction.
You're not holy. She is.
You are all hired by the gods.
Of course.
Which might be why they attack you.
Like
Yeah, but I think we're closer to like contractors.
We're like mercenaries, man. We're not agents.
But they found us in guns and ammo or soldier of fortune.
Yes.
Or being braggers.
But he says,
You have a problem. No one else can help.
He says, I've kind of learned everything I can learn from it. I'm almost down to narrowing down which primordial is from.
How long do you think it'll take you to figure out what primordial is?
Hard to tell. I'm just looking through books now.
Okay.
I'm done with the wing. If you want, I know a guy who can have it converted into a weapon of some sort. Or
Does anyone want a wing that's a weapon?
Okay, well I've got enough for another weapon then too. Actually, any number of things probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I have a bow or staff even or?
Is Varric here with them?
I don't know. Would he have gone to the Library of Knowledge?
No, he probably didn't.
He didn't go the first time. I don't know. If he
we went to him and he goes, We'll go and tell him it's very bad, big, evil. Hit with
He just is
hammer.
You can bring a hammer if you'd like.
I'm not gonna go. Wait a minute. It was Moreau's idea to take this thing. Maybe we should see if he wants to do anything.
No, because Moreau won't let them travel forward in time.
Yeah, I never said I wouldn't let them. They never asked me. They were just making plans to steal it.
Steal it? I was going to come up to you and say.
They said before you even became a vampire that they were going to jump ahead and meet you, and you said, I have it, you can't go anywhere.
Yeah, you basically said no.
Yes.
I wasn't tracking the shit I said.
Yeah, it was more like we were going to ask you to use it. I wasn't going to steal.
They just said, oh, well, we'll just do this.
Yeah.
We didn't ask.
That doesn't mean I wasn't going to ask you. You weren't in the room. I was saying we could move.
Anything. I want a weapon. I have this giant ass wing.
Wait. It was his.
He breaks off the very
He
tip.
can have the rest. I get like a feather.
Yeah,
Come on
you
now.
get a little piece, yeah.
He says, just come by in time. Let me go.
Alright. Well, we'll go get it, mate. We'll go see
So what kind of weapon would you like?
A bow.
A bow. Okay. Magical bow made from primordial magic.
With butterflies all over it.
You can go get it, adorn.
They get one of those artists that draws on rice. You know?
Yes. Yes. Okay, so we got a bow.
With a J for Jinx.
So we got you making a bow out of it in like 2 seconds.
Well, it would take him a long time, but he'll make a little one.
He has to do it 3 times.
He says, I'm going to have to make it slightly larger than normal. You can shrink it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It comes
So
back and it's like
let's
this
go.
big.
Let's go check on.
Like the size of a hand.
Not Moreau.
She's like, I got a bow!
She puts her feet on it, trying to pull it back.
Fires herself at the enemy.
Like that Wile E. Coyote cartoon.
Stop moving! Stop moving!
Okay, so we're gonna go check on him. It's been a week. Is he still writhing in pain?
No, yeah, Moreau is okay at the moment. He's very hungry.
Where
Oh, stand away.
That's in the rock match.
Warforged.
He's made of rock. You want to bite into this? You break a fucking tooth.
They have been supplying him with blood.
Donors.
No, they got like sacks. It's like a Capri Sun.
Yeah,
Big red bus. You just see like the big red bus sitting outside.
Yes.
Free movie tickets.
So he walks in and we're getting the
We're getting
the wing made into weapons. Do you need a weapon made into wing?
Can you only make weapons?
He said, or other magical
Or you
items.
did say magical items. You were the one that carried the wing for
Probably
the
not a
longest.
full suit of armor or anything, but...
No.
But just a nice cape.
I was gonna say, ask him if he can make me anything to help me resist the sun. Otherwise,
the vampire standing next to him goes, still want to learn how to fly?
I just imagining in my head the boot camp that he's going through, the shit they're putting him through.
So at this point, he was just surviving the transformation.
But I just imagine that, like, the next week they shaved his head.
They dye my hair pink.
Yeah.
They kick his ass, and he goes, what was that for? Initiation, man. He wanted to be a vamp.
But that's what I'll say. Ask him if he can make me some sort of hat or cape or something.
Yeah, okay.
Bracers. The rest of it is yours.
Magical crystallized fedora.
Exactly.
Yes,
Make me a fucking fedora.
Done. That is done. That is him.
Tell him to make me a fedora. The rest of it is yours.
Awesome.
I demand a giant rock chase me at some point.
I can roll the ball.
Yeah,
I was waiting for that.
Just do like the Sonic the Hedgehog roll.
Yes.
We've also, at the moment, got a tree. Does that help you any?
Okay, so we see if we can get in my hat. And I'll say a fedora. A fedora that can block sun because he's a vampire.
They make him one of those like those sun hats that are like super huge. This will block the sun, right?
He's got a fedora, but he's got a brim on it like this. It's still kind of cocked up.
He just.
Okay, so
Oh god. Do it.
how much would that take? Would that take the rest of it to make that? It wouldn't take the rest of it to make that. So much what it wouldn't be able to make any. What else?
You get about half of it left. You got maybe like a foot worth of. Maybe about a square foot worth of crystallized primordial power to work with.
So does
He could make
it
it
have
just like
certain
a
properties,
hammer
or
Yeah, you could make it into.
well,
a
primordials have vast power. They could theoretically
You could make it into a
do any number
sword,
of
right?
yeah. He could theoretically do any number of things. But it's some if you can think of
As long
something
as
that you
both my
want
guys don't
specifically.
really need it.
What about a set of bracers or something?
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody else
You have a
wants
specific
something.
property that you want.
I'm guessing I haven't met him yet, so he doesn't know.
I'm hanging out with him.
He just occasionally meets them over in the residential district and goes, oh, hey, you guys are back. Oh, you going to the library? Sure, why not?
We just keep meeting up and we're becoming.
What you don't realize is he spends most of his time in the library.
something that would,
He's got dark room glasses.
give me a plus to attack rolls would be nice.
I think they all do that. Well, all weapons do that if you actually just want to like brace or something. Some of them do.
A fancy purple bandana. Wear on Thor's head.
Bandana made out of crystal. It'd be a little harder than a hat.
That or something that could like goes over my hammer.
Basically,
Who wants a case for the hammer?
basically wants something for his hammer, but he doesn't.
Maybe a handle enchantment where you encase the hand, the shaft of the.
Have him make you the gloves that you can throw your hammer and it'll return to you.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I
Like
forgot about those.
dwarven throwing
I like
gloves or
those.
something.
Praise
Do
do
that.
do that.
Yeah.
Good idea.
At some point, you need a regular one-handed hammer so you can just throw it. Right now, he's got a big two-handed hammer, and he's like, wow. And he throws it, and he's like, oh, God. Oh. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Saw Tiefling do that once. Love it.
That was with sword.
I should ask him if he can do hammer, too.
If I ever get back there. Okay, so we've got our weapons.
So, yeah, it'll take him, I mean, it'll...
Yeah, we're
probably
going
take him-
around town, we're helping out.
If he's
the
gonna
guard.
make the gloves for Thor, so he doesn't need anything else special.
I mean, that's probably going to take up the last of them.
He says that it's probably taking him a couple months to get all of that.
Yeah, we'll be helping the guard for that time. I suppose we're asking for at least lodging for the time.
I need to build a house in the
Well, the night
garden.
guard, after the first week or so, you know, once he's there and
So we're not
if you're
continuously
gonna-
paying for
yeah.
a room.
Are they paying us a salary? That's a genuine question.
I mean, if you-
they're helping
just-
train, I'm theoretically
If
joining
nothing
the
else, I
guard.
figured we were getting free. We were getting food.
well,
maybe
if you're
a little
gonna
bit of
help defend the city and whatever, they'll give you free lodging in
Well,
the
not-
night guard headquarters.
Yeah,
You can't really train the night guards themselves because they need
but we
other night guards to train them.
but we can
You're
train
kind of
them.
in the same camp as the other night
Yeah, I
guards.
figured. I figured I'm the one.
They
being
need the
trained,
old guard to train them
Even at like
because
Quantico, they pay the agents a salary as they do with Quantico. So I figured, are we making any sort of salary or anything like that?
at this point they still have no. I mean, they're just going on your word.
Okay.
And you'd be kind of asking them, can you pay me for something that might happen in 5 years?
Alright.
But I figured if nothing else, we'd be getting free lodging and possibly food while we're helping. I mean, there's other soldiers there.
They'll let you stay in the night guard barracks and
Yeah,
whatever.
and there's probably other soldiers there that we can help train.
Yeah.
If we can't help train the night guard.
Yeah, I mean, you can help and you can do defenses. You can go meet with
Yeah.
Genevieve and
Yeah, I figured we were doing something like that.
As far as the flying thing, is that an actual ability or is that just something I should assume I can do?
I don't know if that's a thing in there, but it's something that the form I made up. So it'll be something. It'll be limited. You can't do it all the time. But
Okay.
I'll work on it later.
Okay.
I got the week off. So.
Okay, so we're doing that.
Yeah. So I mean, you can.
We got
cover
our
that stuff.
magical items.
There's a
They'll-
montage with Eye of the Tiger playing in the background.
No, it is the best around.
Can I assume I'm
Oh no,
garden
that
goblin?
was the one
By
from
otherwise.
South Park. The one they used in the World of Warcraft.
No, it's the montage of Family Guy looking through lottery tickets.
I was gonna say, what is it? Live to Win or something? I just heard it. It's hilarious. I forgot about it.
Okay, well, I've learned
If,
goblin.
if there's a montage of Eye of the Tiger, at some point there's this guy in an Impala, and he pulls up and he starts singing along and dancing. And then of course he kills Moreau because he's outside first.
That happens.
I'm waiting for like a blade joke or something.
Does your sword kill people that touch it, or cut off their hand or whatever?
It's a booby trap.
Booby trap. What happens when you need it desperately and you're half asleep? I lose my hand. So I mean, you have anything else you want to do besides just train for 5 years?
Thor wants sleep.
Do you have any kind of
Yeah, I figured we were just living regular lives. Except,
Yeah, it kind of that's pretty much what I imagined is that it would be training, working as a night guard.
I just meant, like, is there any kind of special preparations that you want to do?
I want to be able
We don't
to
even know
talk
what we're
to my
fighting. I have no idea.
yeah, if we're taking this much time, we're just gonna assume you learned it.
I How would I know?
Well, yeah, if you're taking 5 years, she's gonna know it by then.
Yeah.
It's
It'll only
fluent.
take her a few months, really, if she has a good teacher.
Like, that's the thing is, I don't know what we're fighting, so I can't prepare for it.
Well, we know if this primordial.
Are you going to explain to me what?
I would assume they have.
But I didn't hear it. I wasn't here.
Oh, you didn't. Okay, I
Yeah,
thought you were
we can
listening
talk.
while you were back there.
Oh.
Yeah, we can talk about it. Yeah, well,
Shadow
what's
Belly and touching object.
Yeah, I have magic now because magic.
Because I listened.
Because I was handed a
I do
thing.
what I'm told, and
Because
I got
basically
punished
this
for it.
happened. Hold this. And I was like, what? And then it exploded. And everybody's like, why'd you grab it? It was put in my hands.
That's what she said.
So I'll say, I'm assuming like a year has
You
passed.
see Genevieve's hand, thumbs up.
I'm assuming like a year has passed. I'm fully fledged, you know,
Yeah.
and now I'm sitting down with them discussing things. And,
Well, I figured that we'll keep going back to this guy and
I would assume that
learning as
because
much
they're
as we
living in
can.
the same building as you, that they would have been discussing it at the time alone.
oh, I didn't think I would really be having any contact with him. I figured a new vampire would really be able to control his bloodlust, so he wouldn't really be around
They
long.
feed you blood, but
Yeah,
that's your own judgment.
I don't know.
I kind of figured I would.
You're not allowed to snack on the townspeople. You do whatever you want to the time travelers.
I kind of figured it'd be like a a new vampire only type section. That's what I imagined.
Well, after we got
After a
through that,
year, and
Yeah.
I
Well,
imagine
we-
you come back to hand my fedora.
Because I've been waiting a year for this.
I've been learning in the meantime.
You know, he goes, "Where's my fedora?" And Ichigo goes, "Nowhere."
So first of all, who's that?
Also, a new friend.
All right, we've been hanging
Whose
out
name
with
I
you here.
actually forgot, so I'm horrible.
I'm a tree.
I just actually forgot your
Your
name.
name is Uttry? Okay.
Actually,
I'm Varrus.
Varric?
Varrus.
Bruce.
Oh, Varrus. Okay.
You can call him Bruce.
Okay. I shall call you Grace.
Okay, yeah, well, basically explaining, we've been hanging around here because we've been learning at the... Well, I'll go
Spending
through
time at the
it. Henry's
library.
been spending time at the library since now he has magical powers and he's been learning how to use them. Reading books. That explains his intelligence better now.
Is he going to be helping us?
Defend the city, maybe?
Well, defend the world.
Well,
Yeah,
But
but
I've heard about your previous exploits with the
yeah, when...
and I figure if I stick around with you guys long enough, I might run into him.
He seems like a cool guy to have along. Another guy to have along.
Like the first adventure.
Gotcha.
They're the ones that sent you to the Shadowfell.
Yeah.
The ones that are...
They're the reason you exist.
Oh, okay.
Mommy
There's
and
a
Daddy.
lot of people.
He doesn't really have a scorecard.
Can't be expected to keep track of them all.
There's just like a tally. There's a whiteboard that follows.
you carved them in trees.
I've killed a lot of people. I lost track of thousands.
So I look at him. I stare very intently at his hand. And you're pop. A ring appears.
Yay, magical ring!
Welcome to
It's a
18.
magical ring.
Which you now get to add to your character and character creator.
What's the level of the ring again?
18.
Up to 18.
Okay, because I don't remember when I grabbed it up, it was an 18.
You heard voices
I grabbed the
that
cool
say,
sounding
"Hey,
one
what's
of
up?"
my new character.
What is the room?
It's jewelry.
It's what you get to choose what it is, but it's so that.
No, I think that was an in-character question. What's with the ring?
Yes.
Why are you accessorizing
I
me?
was about
This
to
does
say-
not mean I'm your bitch.
Exactly.
It makes you.
I'm not pulling my pocket out of my
Yeah,
pants.
it's the symbol that you're one of us, and we get to talk to in a piece of time, which we would have explained to you.
So
You hear a voice in your head that goes, "Hi, how you doing?"
Yeah, he does that a lot.
He's a nice guy.
I think he takes on the personality of whoever's holding him. So this one's kind of an asshole.
Yeah. Okay, so it's been a year.
Do we have any idea what we might be fighting yet?
Well, we know it's a primordial. We know that.
Well, you know what
we
you
fought
did fight.
was a primordial.
You
so
haven't
it
seen
might
any
be
since
bad.
We were fighting a primordial? I thought they were much bigger than that.
Well, a piece of a primordial. His toe.
It was
talking the thumb toe or the pinky toe?
It's a.
I'm going with thumb.
Well, I guess better than the pinky.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
It's a vestige of his power that manifests however it feels like.
Basically, like
So either we're gonna fight 100 of them, or something much
times 100 bigger.
3 months later, much bigger. And because he's a Warforged, he could do that. No sleep. Everybody looks over. Oh, you're still here?
Trees are very patient.
I'm gonna roll a 20 in history to see if I know of anything that can give us an advantage against the primordial.
We need a guy.
Not being a god.
Not being a god.
Oh, well, phenomenal.
Well, they
Being
also
stronger than a god.
Oh.
No, well, crap.
Wait. We have Thor, who has a god-killing power.
Not yet, but close enough. He's working on it.
He's out to kill a god.
Can I think of any
Which is
battles
against-
that primordials have been involved in that
The one against the gods?
well, that some
That's
sort
it.
of weapon
Oh.
has been employed against them, or ability, power?
Not really. It was just gods versus primordials. They haven't really laid waste to the world.
I say, is there any records in the library on the primordials?
There's bits and pieces.
Can I recall how the gods managed to subdue them, even though the primordials are stronger?
It was kind of like a trick. They were trying to fight the gods. The gods led them into a dimension and then left and sealed the dimension behind them.
Let's fight over here.
Yeah, I can
Shut the door.
But
But
if
they
the
might
gods
just be
get out of
using-
that dimension, then obviously you have to make a whole new dimension.
But I don't know if we're gonna. But that's what we did fight.
Yeah, you don't know if that's actually what you're gonna fight
Yeah.
in the future or whatever.
Okay, so we're sticking around for the other 4 years. You want to stick around, help them continue.
The better their defenses are, the better of a chance we have.
Yeah.
I mean, not a character. I mean, what kind of knowledge do you guys have that you can give to futuristic people to help defend? I mean, they should
Jack
have
shit,
their-
we know something's coming.
How to fight without the use of a gun?
Yeah, we're
This
better
is called a
fighters.
sword. It doesn't shoot anything. It's not magical. Well, it's kind of magical. It's not that magical.
I'm gonna
Don't
say
stand in the
here-
way of fights.
I'm gonna say here there's probably some sort of vampire hierarchy that
Yeah.
once you graduate, you're kind of a little bit higher. You have underlings, or
You
they.
don't have
You can
underlings.
kind of order around the bitches of the camp, the new guys.
Silly. Unless you're part of the old guard, you can't really. You're not in charge of anyone.
Well, not in charge of them, but I can say like, hey, you come here. Kind of like if you're in the army, even if you're not a sergeant or anything, you can still say to the new airman,
You're
hey,
not.
get your
You're
ass
not
over here.
insane like.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you get your ass over here.
You can tell him that. He doesn't have to comply.
Okay, does he?
Sure, why not?
Okay, he comes over, and I'll say to him, you were the one asking, right?
Yes.
Alright. This one would like to see how it is that we can assist you, so I want to spar with you for a minute.
Okay.
I punch him into next week. I turn to you and I go, does that answer your question?
Not really. You just showed him how you could make them less prepared.
Now we have to go get another dude.
They're really bad fighters.
They're not bad fighters. They're bad in their flying form.
Times of peace have grown.
If it doesn't involve technology or a gun, they are terrible.
Yeah, they were raised in a society of technology. So even you're better than them.
Yeah.
Technology has ruined them.
The newfangled iPads and iGunners and
iGuns.
iTrams.
And Ichigo goes, wait, you got one of those.
Hey. Just because I always know what time it is. And I have great Wi-Fi or something.
You're like a mobile hotspot.
Hey.
Don't download me.
Alright.
Okay, so we want to
So are you going to spend the next 4 years?
Yeah,
You-
I'm going to spend it training
least
the new
try.
night guards and
or with training with them. I guess we're just helping the rain.
Fine, you can live. You can. Heck, you're there for 5 years. You can get jobs and actually accrue money.
That's what I I know that she said she can't officially induct me into the Night Guard, but I want to be as involved with them as I can be.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to work a day job. This is fun. So whatever.
Well, I'm figuring that if that's happening, I'm trying to get Ichigo's trying to bolster the troops and teach them at least drills. Because if you're if your gun loses,
that's true. And the Night Guard are generally solo fighters. So if you teach them how to work as a team,
yeah.
I mean, some of them know, but I mean, if you can still.
Okay, now when one of you stands here and one of you stands here, that is called combat advantage.
One of you stands here and the other one dies. That is called the Cleric's gonna help.
Or the Warforged. Or the bunny.
Or
what bunny? What are you talking about?
The bunny. 3,000
Henry turns into a bunny.
Yeah,
I'm a bunny now.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I just turn into Jimbo and look sad. Except for Jimbo with giant fangs.
Yeah. So you're Banicula.
Yes. Jimbo's got to be a vampire now. He was going to be a werewolf at one point.
And Henry probably got him at least just trying his best to get into the, I guess the advanced.
Academy.
No,
he can actually go to like the bar, or not the bar, the school for wizard if he wants to.
Well, he was
learn some more about his.
Yeah, but he's
taking night
himself.
classes for magic.
He's taking night classes.
But he's getting in like the archery part of the defense, so that because that's what he does. He's an archery warlord.
And meanwhile, they're teaching you how to use your futuristic weapons.
Yeah, see?
I want to know what the hell the orb is for and why he won't let go.
He told you what it was for.
I don't remember.
Parents.
It's to help him find his parents, and you told him he couldn't find his parents because you were keeping him.
I didn't really
You're a terrible foster mother.
If I really meant it, I would have taken the orb away from
Now
him.
you're taking them into the future where his parents are dead.
No, I mean, like, I want to, like, does it tell him where they are?
It's an indicator. It lets him know.
So it's what, like GPS, like, boop?
It's pretty much the compass from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
But since they're good and dead now, you can find their bones. Or their dust, I guess, as it actually.
So what, is it just like a little, like, radar that...
It's just an orb that only the person who's using it can see into. Otherwise, it's just like the glowing purple orb.
While we're here, I'm gonna
It's also a very handy nightlight.
Oh.
Well, while we're in this place, I'm gonna get him a freaking backpack to put it in.
That's cute.
Does it have a leash on it?
Can you shrink it, put it on the end of a staff, and mix it with a walking staff?
You gonna be a hobo?
Yes.
No, I'm just gonna give him a backpack and say, here.
And they can stand in front of the enemies and go, "You shall not pass."
You shall not, oh crap!
Get him a fanny pack.
That way it's always in front of him, you can look into it.
He wears the backpack backwards. It's still there.
Will he do that?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine.
He wears the backpack backwards so he can hold so he can keep it.
But now he has
To make sure he's got it.
But he's always still holding it.
Yeah. He holds the backpack as he walks. He holds it like a pregnant woman as he walks.
I'm gonna try to teach him, no, the backpack's got it.
So, as time passes, I join a rock band and write an autobiography.
Really?
The author got it.
I got it too.
I was gonna, like, clean it down.
Vampire was that.
Do you also sing a really bad version of a Disturbed song?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Alright.
And talk like you're mentally challenged.
Pass, and you accumulate some money by being part of the guard.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still, even if we're not, we're helping
Yeah.
the city. Even
You
Thor.
can do various things to get money.
Thor was doing great work
Thor-
with kittens.
Thor gets paid a lot. Turns out Thor's a gigolo.
Thor's a contractor. Okay, now we need a door here.
Yeah, but that's just during the day. During the night, he's.
I was gonna say, then he moonlights as a professor at the local
Let me teach you how to speak bugbear. You don't speak common. Don't matter. Speak bugbear, quick.
He becomes an entrepreneur. That's a commercial on television. Help me help you. You want many women like this?
He walks up with the lady who runs the town. You want lady? I help.
You want good with
For
lady?
no extra charge, teach you how to speak dragon.
Sad. Alright, I would assume that once you're getting paid, they no longer give you free food.
Yeah.
So factoring that in.
I apply for food stamps.
That depends. Are you actually in need of them, or do you just want them because you don't feel like working?
I have 10 pins. I'm a Mexican vampire.
Wow.
It's wrong because it's
She actually
true.
has a kid. He's
Yeah,
hairy and
I need
bigger
that.
than she is.
You know how much he eats?
Thor apologized for a racist remark.
Yes, I apologize to all of the Mexican vampires in our audience.
Exactly. But only if you're a Mexican vampire.
We were sucking your jobs, now we're sucking your blood.
Oh! God. That's horrible. Let's get off this before it gets worse.
I'm just waiting to see what else comes out.
I'm afraid.
That's what she said. Alright.
Well, when Thor walked in, yes. Especially since he said Thor make door.
I have a door.
Back door.
Don't make any...
Thor liked that back door.
Walked right into that one.
Yes, I did.
That's what she did.
One day Thor's gonna hook up with a girl who had a colonoscopy, he's gonna look at her ass and be like, Thor made back door.
Thor, go sleep now.
Yeah.
I think this is done. We're done.